Hey fellow adventurers, welcome back to Dorchester Inn, where we dive into history, explore the world, and today we're going on safari. But hold up, we're not spending a small fortune to do it. No, we're headed to one of the most incredible places on Earth, on a budget. That's right, it's the Maasai Mara, baby, and I'm here to give you the ultimate budget safari guide. So, you're craving an epic African safari. You want to see lions, elephants, the famous wildebeest migration. All that without coming home and surviving off instant noodles for 6 months. I got you covered. Buckle up, because we're about to safari without selling our souls to the bank. First up, let's talk about when to go. Now, peak season in the Mara is July to October, when the Great Migration is in full swing. But here's the kicker. It's also the most expensive time. You know, because every other human on Earth has the same idea. But if you're willing to be flexible, try the shoulder months. That's like June or November. Fewer tourists, lower prices, and there are still plenty of animals around. Think of it like happy hour. Same great stuff, but for half the price. Now let's talk accommodation. Here's where it gets good. You're probably picturing those luxurious safari tents with king-size beds and your own butler, right? Well, unless your last name is Bezos, let's be real, we're opting for budget lodges or tented camps. These camps are super comfortable, still have great views, and won't leave your wallet weeping. And the best part, some budget lodges even offer half board, so that's one less meal to worry about. Next, transport. This is key. If you book a fancy safari tour straight from the internet, your wallet's going to feel like it's taken a roundhouse kick from a rhino. So here's the insider tip. Book your safari from Nairobi. You can find local safari operators right in Nairobi, offering budget-friendly packages that won't cost you a lion's share. Just pop into some of the safari tour offices in town, bargain a little, they expect it, and boom, you're on your way. Just make sure they're reputable. You can check out our prices at dorchesterin.com. And oh, get ready for this! You can even take a local matatu, which is like a Kenyan minibus, down to the Mara. Imagine squeezing in with locals, chickens, maybe a goat or two, all the way to the plains. Not for everyone, but hey, it's an adventure! And a whole lot cheaper than a private jeep. And if you're not into matatus, another budget-friendly hack is to join a group safari. This way, you share costs with other travelers. It's like Uber Pool, but, you know, with zebras. Now, let's talk about entrance fees. The Maasai Mara Reserve charges around $70 per day for non-residents, but, and here's a nifty hack, there are nearby conservancies with the same animals, fewer crowds, and slightly lower fees. The conservancies are areas run by local Maasai communities. They're a little quieter, you still see lions, and you're supporting the Maasai people directly. Plus, you can even do night safaris here, which are strictly off limits in the National Reserve. Alright, let's talk about food. Safaris are known for those elaborate buffet breakfasts with every fancy pastry known to man. But if you're on a budget, pack some snacks. Nuts, dried fruit, jerky, whatever keeps you fueled. And hey, if you're doing a self-drive safari, another affordable option if you're feeling adventurous, you can stop in nearby towns for supplies. It's like a grocery run, but with elephants possibly waiting at the checkout line. Now here's a fun part. Maasai Mara on a budget doesn't mean you can't experience some luxury. Some of these budget camps actually offer insane views and optional upgrades. Hot air balloon rides? Worth every penny. Just make sure you book it on the ground, not through your hotel, to save a few bucks. I know it's a splurge, but when else can you say you've drifted over the African plains at sunrise? Just don't forget to snap that perfect Instagram shot, or it didn't happen. And lastly, let's talk about how to actually see the animals without breaking the bank. Pro tip, early morning and late afternoon are your best times. These are the golden hours of safari. Animals are more active, and the lighting is better for all you photography buffs. You'll spot lions on the hunt, elephants rolling around, maybe even a cheetah or two if you're lucky. And the best part? This is when the landscape looks straight out of a National Geographic cover. Alright adventurers, that's the ultimate Maasai Mara budget guide for you. Remember, safaris don't have to be crazy expensive. With a little planning, a lot of bargaining, and a sense of adventure, you can live the safari dream without spending a fortune. Now, pack your bags, grab that camera, and let's go find some lions. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you're planning your safari on a budget. See you on the next one.